And we're back for game number 3. This is the TLS3 Grand Finals. If you're just joining us now, you have missed 2 amazing games, but don't worry, because I'm sure there's going to be more amazing games to come with the way these guys are playing.
Yeah, absolutely. Sziky proving that he has the ability not just to be the like head and shoulders above everyone in mechanics, but he is thinking his way through these games fantastically. But trutaCz showing that he can be challenged. Showing that somebody can come up through the ranks and take on the master. And this is by no means over yet. trutaCz takes 1 game and he's right back in it.
It makes me wonder though, like, trutaCz is playing so well and Sziky's still a level above. Like in the championship season, if Sziky's in the finals again and the challenger plays again better than trutaCz plays today, is Sziky gonna be again better? You know? It's like like one of those this isn't even his final form jokes, but it's like actually true. Like, what is Sziky's final form, man? It's crazy.
I don't know where the end of the line is. I don't know when he stops getting better. I really can't answer that. It's terrifying.
It is.
You have to rely on the law of diminishing returns for anyone to be beating him, because he doesn't slip out of practice, because well honestly he's doing fairly well off Brood War. He's the only guy that is, but he really is. And so you have to rely on the law of diminishing returns, that other people are improving much faster and that someone might be able to get close enough to him to actually beat him.
It's going to be hard, man. I think I remember someone even saying a while ago that, like, Sziky 2-0'd by Hero or something on Fish. I'm pretty sure that happened. By Hero, by the way, is an ex-pro gamer and not even a bad one. He's like a really good one as well.
Really good.
He was an A-teamer. Although his EVZ wasn't his best matchup, but still, very good.
Yeah.
You know, still A-team pro gamers, so that was pretty crazy. I think that was probably a few months ago, but still amazing. But trutaCz, I have faith. I'm a believer now, you know? Even though trutaCz lost his first 2 games, I'm a believer. trutaCz has got this. He's gonna win. He's gonna take down the king. Alright, he's down 0-2, but he's got this, Elegant.
He's got this. I've got confidence. I know he can do it.
Alright, well, he's going to be playing Game 3 on Andromeda. 4-player map, so again, some potentials for scouting advantages and disadvantages. Hopefully nothing game-changing. I don't think last game the scouting advantage mattered at all in the end. But, well, I guess we'll see here. So are you ready for game number 3, Elegant?
I'm so ready.
Alright, here we go. Here we go into game number 3 at the top right position as the white Zerg. We have Sziky, who is up 2-0. But at the bottom right, the man who I believe will overcome all. It is LRM trutaCz.
Yeah, this is crunch time. If trutaCz goes down now, it's gonna be damn hard for him to win 4 games in a row. If he takes this one.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
It's all out there.
Oh man, he's got to win this game. I mean, I have faith, but 4 games in a row against Sziky. I mean, seriously?
I don't think anyone's done that for years.
Yeah.
I literally don't think
that's like cruel and unusual punishment there, having to take 4 games off Sziky.
Yeah, that's mean. It's like, okay, you get $1 billion if you beat Sziky 4 games in a row, and you're like, it's right there, but.
Never gonna happen. Ooh, overgas.
Overgas, very, very interesting.
Is trutaCz not pulling again? He's not.
No, very curious.
Oh man, wait a minute, elegant. I think Sziky's 9-pulling because trutaCz overgassing because trutaCz 9-pulled twice, and overgas is supposed to be good against 9-pull. But now trutaCz isn't doing it.
That's mind games for you.
Whoa, crazy!
So trutaCz is going to be making up V12 pull in action.
Oh, and trutaCz has a scouting advantage.
It does indeed. So trutaCz once again off to a good start. It has to be said, he's been off to several good starts so far, so I don't quite know how this goes from here. But if he's ever going to win a good start, he needs a good start. We can give that as a red. So So good beginnings for trutaCz right now.
Well,
and
then again, Elegant, maybe we're thinking about it all wrong. Maybe he needs a bad start, you know? Maybe it's like some kind of mental thing. Remember how when Kashu was still active, he was like the comeback kid? Because he just like kept going down in series and then just winning them anyway. And then every time he won the first game in a series, he would just lose the series.
I do remember very, very well, yeah. Sass Cashew. My
what
God,
happened to that guy? He was awesome.
He was awesome. That's ancient history right now.
This is old
crazy.
School.
That's like ISL kind of stuff.
Yep.
Wow. Awesome. I love it when you break out those names because it takes
good fun, isn't it?
Yeah. Back when I was a little nerdling. fledgling commentator.
Yeah, and yet compared to some of the real old school people, it's like we're still little nerdlings.
Exactly. That's the new school of,
dude,
of the old school.
Somebody the other day just like randomly bumped an old thread, and like on the first page, Liquid Drone posted, and it was like from 2004 or something. And I was like, damn, he's like still posting in TLS threads.
Yeah.
That's old school, and that's not even the oldest school, you know?
Yeah. There's people from like 1999 and crap like that. It's absolutely nuts. And here we have the first of Zyky's things making its way over to Mr. trutaCz's base. He sees the hatcheries already happening. Zyky is making quite a lot of Zerglings right here. His speed is almost done, whereas trutaCz's speed has only just begun. So he could be in a little bit of a positional, well, quite a serious positional disadvantage right here. And he could have a hard time saving his hatchery, so we'll see if he can micro sufficiently. And he is tying up 2 of his lings to Zyky's 1 in his main base. Zyky, weirdly enough, deciding that it's not a promising endeavor.
Weird.
And heading back.
I think maybe. The drone.
Oh.
I think maybe because the second hatchery already finished, so Sziky feels like by the time he gets there, trutaCz will have had a larva advantage long enough to have a good enough ling advantage, and won't lose. And I wonder if it's also partly because trutaCz has shown amazing ling control as well in these games. Like I'm sure. Because Sziky, if it was any kind of lesser player, he might just be confident enough that's like, well, even if he outnumbers me, I have just better micro than him, so I'll just go for it, you know? But now he's not sure. So he's like, well, maybe I can make something happen, but probably he'll defend it, so it's not even worth it. So now he's just pulling back, and he's like, well, I'll just rely on my much faster Spire to do something. But it's not even that much faster. It's not even really faster.
We're seeing Sziky having to play it by the book instead of just by his pure skill. But here he goes with a pretty hefty number of lings. trutaCz should be alright, but he's making drones. Look at this. He is droning up at his natural instead of making lings. So risky. This is a little bit risky. And his Overlord should have seen those lings as they made their way out towards the ramp. And it's anyone's guess whether they actually did. Sziky is now making up a bunch of mutants as well, whereas trutaCz Spire time is a little bit behind. And he hasn't saved any minerals. So I guess he's just going to go straight to Scourge.
That's weird. You can't just make Scourge against someone on Zyky's level. He will just micro those down easy peasy.
He doesn't have a choice now.
That's curious. I hope that's not a mistake. We have 1 Muta on the way, but I mean he's going to have enough minerals for 2 Mutas once his Overlord pops. He's probably going to go for that. Yeah, he's making 3 Mutas, but this is a little bit risky. Yeah, it looks like he's actually decided he needs to buy some time with the Zerglings, but there's too many Zerglings on the ground for Sziky, so he's in full retreat. What does Sziky have in the air? He's got 3 Mutas, 2 Scourge coming in. I think with the Defender's advantage, with that shorter reinforcement route, trutaCz will probably be okay, but this is still a little bit dicey for him. He did take the risk making drones, and now is going to be the time where Sziky can make him pay for it.
Yeah, I don't like this at all for trutaCz. Zyky's micro versus Scourge is very, very good. trutaCz does win it on the ground though.
Wow.
But Sziky still has an overwhelming force in the air. trutaCz now probably going just about even and might just be bailed out of a very, very sticky spot.
Whoa, and there's some dead lings in the main. It looks like there's a counterattack from trutaCz, but I don't see any drone carcasses.
No, I don't think there are.
Oh, meanwhile, trutaCz microing down some Scourge as well. But I think that went quite forward for trutaCz. His natural is a bit slower. trutaCz is already mining gas from his natural. He's mined about 70 gas. And actually, Sziky hasn't even taken the natural gas yet. So trutaCz is going to have a pretty nice gas lead.
Yeah, he doesn't have any lings on the ground though, and that bothers me a little bit. I'd like just a few, so he can kind of cover his natural expansion against these backstabs that Zyky's inevitably going to want to be doing. Look at those lings waiting over on the left-hand side, just waiting for their chance to pounce. And these backstabs have been catching trutaCz since game 1 right here, one way or the other. So he needs to be aware. He needs to be very, very keenly aware.
Yeah, absolutely. But we can see he's playing a bit. Yeah, man, trutaCz.
He's droning.
This-
What is this?
that is-
Can he even do that?
That
Can
is
he do
ballsy, but I think it's working because now they're both in defensive posture. You know, Sziky in both the games so far has won by counterattacking and backstabbing while trutaCz was being aggressive. So trutaCz is like, all right, screw that. I'm not just gonna go attack blindly anymore.
This is worrying. This is worrying. Here comes the attack from Sziky. He's coming in. He's coming in with Lings as well. Whereas trutaCz
Even
has
supply.
nothing on the ground. Even supply. One drone goes down already. trutaCz is going out to Michael really well. He lands Scourge on Scourge to start the battle off. He thinks he has a significant supply advantage right here, but I don't know if he does.
Oh man, the drones in the natural are in huge trouble. I don't know if he can win in the air, but he's lost almost all the drones in the natural. And here we go, Sziky. Oh my god, Sziky just annihilates the Air Force. trutaCz taking a risk. I think he made too many drones though, and he got owned in the air and on the ground. trutaCz is in gigantic trouble. He's only making emergency Scourge, but GG from trutaCz. Wow, one huge attack. trutaCz trying to be a bit too greedy, trying to get too much of an advantage there, and Sziky just sniffing it out and going for it.
Yeah, that's rough.
That did not go as I expected.
I don't know why trutaCz felt like he needed to be droning like crazy at that point. He was hatching them out by the mass.
Yeah.
And he didn't have spore colonies. He didn't have any static defense. He was just relying on making lots of drones and somehow staying in the lead in the air, which it doesn't add up for me. It does not add up. I don't know what the idea was behind that.
It's one of those that looks like one of those things where it's like, I really hope he doesn't attack me now. You know, I have no evidence that he's not gonna attack me, but I really hope he doesn't.
Exactly.
And then he did, and then he lost.
Sziky knows what's up, so he attacked.
Yeah. It's like one of my builds. It's like, I have 2 zealots. Let me just go make a Nexus here. I really hope he doesn't attack me right now.
Yeah.
If the Nexus finishes, I'll be in really good position.
And then you watch the replay and you're like, wow, he could have killed me during that entire
and
minute.
and then if he doesn't attack, you're like, oh, this game, you get a massive advantage. You're like, this is awesome. You actually do this all the time.
Yeah.
And then he attacks you, and you're like, huh, that's
why.
That's why you don't do that. So that was very strange. Also, I mean, even if you try and sneak in drones, usually in ZVZ, it's like, you sneak in one drone here, one drone there, you're adding them, every now and then when you can. But he's just making 3 drones at a time. Like, what's going on?
It's nuts. He went way overboard, and he was just caught really short-handed right there. He lost quite dramatically in the air battle.
Unfortunate. But, well, I mean, all he has to do is win 4 games in a row against the best foreigner by far.
Let's say he has to win 1 game at a time, and that it sounds a little bit
Yes, all right. He's got to win 1 game now. Okay.
Yeah.
It's going to be Fighting Spirit. Fighting Spirit. Everybody loves Fighting Spirit. All right. Come on, trutaCz.
We believe, still.
All right. Go into an ad break.